Hello everyone, this is Manish Jain, your career coach, and in today's video we will see how to check whether your resume is ATS compliant, and whenever you apply for any job online, what are the chances of getting an interview call. Alright, so let's get started. If you're for the first time on this channel, I request you to please subscribe so that you can keep getting the updates for newer videos. So the first thing we're gonna use to check whether the resume is ATS compliant or not is a tool by name jobscan.co. Okay, so once you go to this particular website, you just scroll down. Make sure don't click anywhere else, don't click all these things, you will get lost. So just come down and here you get something called as paste your resume text. If you want, you can upload the resume as well, or you can just say paste your resume text. So we'll go with paste resume text, and we will take a sample CV. So we have the CV with us. Let's copy this. And we paste it here. Okay. So once you paste the CV, remember while pasting the CV, you can paste it end to end. If you want, you can include the name or you can exclude the name, but from the topmost career objective or summary till the bottom in education. Okay, paste the complete CV, and then we just say continue. It analyzes your resume and it will throw some interesting insight later on after comparing it with the job description. Okay. Now it's asking you to paste a job description. Okay, so you want to apply for a job on LinkedIn, and let us take a particular job on LinkedIn which is advertised. So generally what we do is we have a link of all the jobs that you're applying for on LinkedIn. So you can always go back and check. So I pasted one of the job opening which I got in LinkedIn, and let us wait for some time for it to open. So as you're aware that on LinkedIn there is something called as LinkedIn jobs, where a lot of jobs are advertised. This is one of the such jobs which is advertised on LinkedIn. It is for Director of Sales, which is in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and we will go to the job description mentioned here. Okay, so we take it right from the beginning. What is the job all about and what are the responsibilities, and you can go till qualification. Okay, right. We don't put what the company is offering. The perks are irrelevant. What we require is qualification and the experience part and the skills part the company is looking for. So we copy the job description and we go back to our job scan tool and we paste the job description here. Okay, and then we hit the scan button. So now it is scanning your resume with vis-a-vis the job description to check what is the compatibility. Remember, we told you that a score of 80 and above is good enough, and let us see what score we have got and what are the areas we need to optimize the CV to get a score of 80, so that your resume passes the ATS and you can get an interview call. So let us wait for the results, what it throws. Here it is, guys. So you can see here it has given us various parameters. Okay, and as well as you can see here, you can even put a resume as well as cover letter. We haven't used the cover letter feature, we are using the only resume feature. Okay, and it is showing you the match rate as well. Okay, it is just working on it to give the final figure to us. Okay, in the meantime you can check what are the things it is showing us. Okay, and it is saying complete all checks below to ensure your resume is easily searchable by recruiters and ATS. So first ATS step is you should add the company's name and web address can help us to provide your ATS specific tips. Okay, so you can add company name and the company URL to get specific tips regarding that particular company. This you can do it manually here itself, and you can see the score what we got is a match rate of 41%, which is way below. We're looking for a score of 80 plus or at least 70 to 80. Okay, and it is showing that searchability 3 issues to fix, skills match 39 issues to fix, recruiter tips are great enough, formatting is only 1 issue to fix. Okay, and you can see here job title is not matching, then education is okay, then section headings are mentioned, like we mentioned for each and every section, experience, the headings. You can see here key achievements, experience part, what is it, that's what it is referring to. Okay, so section headings are mentioned, which is also very important. And okay, all right, and then we go down. So the date formatting, it is saying how the date has to be mentioned, so date formatting is required. And then it is coming to hard skills. Okay, and you can see your career in the job description, they given the word career 2 times, it is not there even once in the resume. Develop is given 1 here, and here it is not given once also in the resume. And development, management, now here see some things are overwritten. Now in job description it is written only once, but it is 5 times in your resume, the word management. Okay, then even the sales, since it is a sales director's job, the word sales is very important. It is given 18 times in the job description, but in the resume it is given 27 times, which is a bit more, but it is okay, right? And then the word build, field sales, inside sales are missing from the resume, which are required. Then marketing is over times mentioned, 12 times compared to 3 times. And again the few key things are missing, like data driven matrices and all. Okay, then it comes to soft skills. So the top part is hard skills and the down part is the soft skills part. And here you can see the word team is mentioned 8 times in the resume and is required to mention 7 times in the job description. A bit 1 and 2 here and there is okay, you cannot always have the exact match, but somewhere should be nearer, at least up to 80% of what is required in the job description. Okay, and because it's a sales job, so team's word is very important, so it is asked for 7 times. Then the word motivated, driven, highly motivated, and experience is matching exactly 2 times. Then again the skills missing are leadership skills, agility, high quality, and collaborate. And then it comes to other keywords like the skill like Finveco, which is the company name which is mentioned. And then we move out, it says recruiter tips. So your resume is having about 809 words in your resume, which is under the suggested 1000 words. So suggest 1000 words, your resume is below 1000 words, so this is a tick mark, green tick mark. And it is showing measurable results. There are 5 or more mentions of measurable results in your resume, which is actually good. So when you say measurable results, it's like matrices. When you say about profitability, bottom line growth, when you mention in percentages or in terms of revenue, that is called as measurable results. And it is saying job level match. So you are saying that you are applying for a junior level role, but you held director or higher role in your past, so it is okay for you. So the job level match is okay. What's to avoid? Nothing as such. The tone of your resume is overall positive and there are no common glitches. Okay, all right. And there are certain things which are showing blurred because it is a free version what we are using, right? So if you're going for a paid version, it will have many more features, and if your budget permits, it may charge about rupees 4,500 per month, and you can go for a paid version as well. All right guys, so it has many more features. Please explore this, and also you can even scan your LinkedIn profile as well using JobScan. So it's a very popular tool, so make good use of it. All right, and in case you want us to help you with your ATS resume, do contact us and we'll be glad to help you. So this is Manish Jain, and I see you soon in the next video. Thank you.